Well, we'll do our very best. I think this Q4 of 2015 has been profitable after 5 years. So that's a significant landmark for Spicejet. Going forward, we expect some profitable quarters through the course of the year. We will do our very best to build a sustainably profitable airline. There's lots of work to do, but I think that we are on the right track.
The funding requirement, earlier you had said that you will be investing close to 1,500 crore rupees, but out of which only around one third has come. What about the other money, and why is there a delay in putting more money into the airline?
About 800 crores has currently been invested in the airline, and further investments will depend upon the requirements of the airline. The airline has done far better than we had expected the airline to do. We didn't expect that the airline would start to turn a profit as soon as it did. And while funding options are available and open to us, perhaps the timing of those funding options or the exercise of those funding options will coincide with the expansion of Spicejet and the new aircraft that Spicejet may order in the future.
So, for you, it's an investment. Are you in talks with the other airlines or any other investors to sell stake or dilute the part of the stake, or is it too early for that?
It's a little early for that. There are significant, offers which are being made, and especially as Spicejet starts to do better, we have offers from several investors, including airlines. But I think it's a little early to go down that path.
Sir, about the open offer, there was talk of open offer earlier. What happened to that, or is there still a chance of open offer? Are you going for open offer, or there are no rules for that?
We followed the Subbies Regulations on the open offer. There were exemptions permitted under those Subbies Regulations, which is what we utilized. We feel that Subbies regulations are essentially designed to support the small investors, and by what we did, if the airline had been allowed to go down under, the small investors would have suffered the most. So by rescuing this airline, we believe that we acted in the interest of the small investors, and we've got many mails and letters from those small investors expressing their happiness at what happened, and we strictly followed and conformed to the regulations as they exist.
Last quick questions. Crude is inching up slowly, and slowly ATF prices have gone up. Is that a matter of concern for you?
Crude going up is always a matter of concern. Most reports suggest that the crude prices will come down from where they are today. We have to deal with it, as we progress. If they go down further, there are opportunities available to hedge some of that fuel, and we will explore those opportunities. But we need to keep working at reducing the cost of all other costs other than fuel.
520, again, a rule which is a very contentious rule. Government is still not able to make any decision on that. What, according to you, should happen as far as the 520 rule is concerned?
I think government needs to take a very serious look at what they do with this, because what is required is that there is an equitable and a level playing field that is created between existing players and the new players. The existing players should not be penalized for the fact that they've spent 5 years and tried to use 20 aircraft in this country before flying international. So you need to create a level playing field, and that's all that the existing players should be asking for. So the rules should be the same, whether they are for new players or for existing players.
So one last question: rationalization of staff, is that on the cards? Two executives have quit. There were reports. Any more executives likely to quit?
Well, that's part of process, as you know, and there's little that I have to say on that at this time. I think significant rationalization has happened, and I don't think any great rationalization is required to be done.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.